What's going on, y'all? So, got this wild story from Houston, Texas, of a hair galleria, like it's a really big, like almost looking like a wholesale type beauty supply store that had a grand opening disaster because there's this guy named Jonathan there. I don't know who he is or anything about him, but he was, I guess, the face of the grand opening. I don't know if he owns it or not, and he was giving away bundles of hair on the day of the opening of the store, and it turned into absolute chaos. And I'm about to show you the news story right here, and plus some TikTok footage from you know what happened and everything that went down. So with that being said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Share this video, and let's get into this.
A crowd at Hair Galleria Beauty Supply's grand opening got out of control this morning, erupting into chaos after pepper spray was sprayed into the crowd. Medics treated one woman at the scene. The Harris County Sheriff's Office called off the entire event, and fire marshals left violations for the owner. But as KPRC2's Joy Addison reports, police say they are not sure who sprayed that pepper spray.
Well, what we saw this morning was a grand opening crowd that just got out of control after people camped out in this parking lot overnight. But the latest update from fire marshals is that Hair Galleria Beauty Supply will be closed for at least.
That's crazy. People were camping out like they do with New Air Jordans. Crazy.
The next 8 weeks until they secure the proper permits.
They had tents, they had their chairs, they had blankets, they were sleeping in the car.
Riot has about 2.3 million followers on Instagram and has famously styled Houston native Meg Thee Stallion and award-winning R&B artist SZA. About 14 hours ago, he advertised $300 to $400 wigs, $4,000 in cash, and other items being given away to the first shoppers that could make it to the store. These posts drew the initial crowd. Social media videos show hundreds of people in.
Look at that, all for some hair. Hair.
Inside of the store, and over 500 people camping overnight in the store's parking lot, waiting for the grand opening the next day and the promise of more free items. After the crowd got out of control, police were called for a disturbance and for calls for heat exhaustion. Everyone that needed help was treated on the scene, and it was cleared. The fire marshal then arrived and said the owner did not have the proper occupancy permits and closed the place down.
I feel like if they had like the proper structure, like, form the lines, like the barricade and stuff, then it would have went smoother.
Once the doors were closed, someone used this as an opportunity or for whatever reason felt they needed to disperse the crowd. Those that were affected were treated by EMS. We had several medical issues came up along with the disbursement of the potential chemical agent as well as heat exhaustion.
It was babies out here dying from pepper spray.
A stop work order and 2 violations for occupancy were left on the door by fire marshals. And despite the continued promotion over social media that this grand opening will continue tomorrow, police and fire marshals confirmed that will not happen and this business will remain closed until those proper permits are submitted. Reporting from the Northwest Side, Joy.
That is absolutely insane. How do you plan a grand opening for this store and you don't even have all the permits in for your occupancy and all that shit? It's like, what were they thinking? And of course, I guess whoever put all this together, I guess they thought, no big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal because if you have too many people in there, that could really cause a lot of problems. It can cause a whole mess of problems, and it did. Yeah, babies out there like damn near dying of heat exhaustion. People, grown women out there. It was a lot of black women out there specifically waiting to get that free hair and the $400 weaves and wigs. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Let's get to some of these TikTok clips real quick.
I'm sure by now most people have seen that video of the Houston hair store grand opening with Jonathan Wright. It was embarrassing. I feel like a lot of that should have fell on the business, because if you're expecting such a huge turnout, you need a team outside of the police department to keep everything organized and in order. It looked like total chaos out there, and I'm sorry, there's not a free bundle worth them throwing it at me, but whatever works, I'm sure.
Please, you think these people You think these individuals really care about that? I mean, I agree with what she's saying 100%. This was organized horribly, and then for this to end so badly, and then you got to end up being shut down for 8 weeks. Yeah, nothing good is going to come out of that whatsoever. Let's be real.
Houston, seriously, like y'all really gotta stop. Like it's no reason why y'all should be at this hair gallery acting a fool like this, y'all. First of all, I got up early this morning, y'all. I got about 5 something. I'm like, oh, I'm finna go to the stove, finna get me some hair. I wasn't even going for the bundles for real. I was going for the bundles, but if I was to get them, I was gonna get them. I was going for the pack hair, for the braiding hair. Cause if you don't know, I'm doing a back to school drive and I need the braiding hair. So I'm like, okay, period, let me go. I get there, it's about 5 something. Baby, the line is wrapped around the building. I'm like, yeah, see, I don't got time for this. I don't got time. Baby, it's no reason why Houston, y'all should be having people getting maced and this and that and this and that and people fighting behind a beauty supply? Like, are we serious, Houston? Like, it's no way y'all serious. Like, come on, like, seriously. Like, I get it. People really don't be having the funds during school time, so this was the perfect time. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all better be making sure them kids getting their hair combed before you put them 30-inch bundles up in your head. Like, let's be serious. Like, y'all was not standing in that line for y'allselves. Them kids, y'all was standing in line for y'allselves. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Like, for real. Like, y'all don't even get up that early to make it to church in the morning on one day out the week. But y'all standing in front of the hair galleria from 3 p.m. the other day. Like, god dang, baby. So y'all was sitting in line preparing y'allself, waiting on this. But y'all can't get up and go to church. Y'all can't make sure these kids is on time to school. Y'all cannot make sure these kids get to these doctor's appointments up to date for shot records. But y'all can make sure y'all make sure the beauty supply get some free bundles. Houston, baby, y'all are sad. Like, it is no reason why people should have left that place pepper sprayed, ran over by somebody, cars getting broken into, cars having a wreck, cars this, cars that. It never get that deep. It never get that deep. To where you gotta like do all that. Like, Houston, y'all gotta calm down a little bit. Y'all priorities are effed up. Like, let's be serious. Like, y'all priorities are somewhere else than where they need to be. Like, it's no reason why y'all should be all over the place like that. Like, sometimes we gotta act like we got a little more sense. Like, a little more sense. Like, please and thank you. Like, y'all, I get it. I get it. Like, we did want the free bundles. Everybody did. But baby, once y'all seen that line was 200 plus, you wasn't getting them free bundles, baby. You should have just went on about your business after that. It is what it is, y'all. Just breathe a little bit. Just breathe. Just breathe. If they having the same sale tomorrow, just breathe. Like, just not the free bundle part, but they having it. Just breathe a little bit. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Those people did not have their priorities in order. I mean, let me tell you something. I look at them just like I said earlier. Like, I look at them the same way I look at people who stand in line at the mall for hours with raffle tickets to get the new Air Jordans. Same shoe, different color. And I like Air Jordans myself. I have a few pairs myself. Okay, and let me tell you, I have never in my life sat in line, stood in line in any mall, any store, anywhere in this country for no damn Air Jordans. I would never do that for the simple fact it is never that serious. I would much rather go order them from the sweatshops overseas, straight up with the wholesale price that cuts it over well over 50% off whatever the retail is, because the retail is just the middleman, right? I mean, them shoes only cost like $12, maybe $13 to make, and you're being charged $225 at that store. Oh, but they're real authentic, man. I don't care. I'll go buy the fake ones straight from the overseas sweatshops just to save a few bucks. And you got to wait a little bit. It is what it is. But hey, I can at least say I did not have to wait no long line at some mall, potentially getting shot and unalived. And that's exactly what these people did at this beauty supply store, all for the sake of getting some fake hair to put on their head instead of taking care of the hair they got grown out of their scalp. Come on now.
I know nothing about bundles, but you stood in line to win or to be tossed one thing of bundles, like one bundle of hair. What are you gonna do with one bundle of hair? Put a front piece? I mean, like, really? Maybe do a child's hair? I mean, y'all were like threatening each other. Like I saw where like a package of hair was like thrown out across a bunch of women. They got their phones in their hands because they're recording shit, and they missed the throw. They couldn't catch it because they had their phone in their hands, and then they're angry and try to start fighting somebody because they caught it, and they were like trying to take it from them. Like, she caught it fair and square, but one bundle.
You know it's bad when the Beckys are noticing this type of shit because it's almost all black women in those clips. You know what I'm saying? Them are all black women, and you even have Becky looking at that shit like, all this for some hair? She said herself she didn't know nothing about no bundles. She don't know nothing about no bundles. She's like, what are you gonna do with one bundle of hair? And that's a damn good question. That's a damn good question. You know it's bad when other groups of women are looking at this and like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Just saying. Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm just presenting the video. It is what it is. Man, they just do not know how to act. They look like it's about to ready to start a whole mosh pit right there. If dude went standing there to hold all them back, oh my god, they probably would have broke all that glass down just to get inside to get them some hair. You can't make this up, y'all.
Somebody got hurt?
What you got the controls out, y'all?
Around, look at all these people here. It's no longer safe.
We want to do crowd control.
Well, that's what we're trying to do.
I understand.
Trying to get people out.
Did somebody get hurt?
There's been plenty already.
Really?
A baby got maced.
What?
Yeah, somebody maced one of the kids.
So a civilian maced the child here?
A baby getting maced is ultimate nasty work right there. A baby? Oh, man.
It wasn't us, though. I think it was the security. It wasn't the sheriff's office.
Oh, wow.
Kids, babies, everybody go today. Wow. We can't go to Jonathan's store. And where can we go? If we because I'm going to jump on the car with my So what they did was, okay, so everybody had pretty much been out here late night. So Jonathan started slinging the hair out, throwing the hair out in the crowd or whatever. So the hair that they threw out, it pretty much.
Is it good hair?
I ain't even really
that's a wig. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't even really just look at it for real.
Touch it. You like it? Is it one you would buy?
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth
Real good. So, and then I always come to Hair Gallery because they got another one on the south side. Mm-hmm. So that's the one that I normally shop at, though. Yeah.
You got yours. Right. Somebody got some. Okay. Y'all.
Somebody got some. Okay. Yeah, at the expense of a baby being maced and people having to go to the hospital. But, to them, it's all worth it. As long as they look good, as long as they got their good hair, all that. Yeah. This is sickening, man. This is absolutely sick. Let me look at some of these comments here. This person says, meanwhile, the free school supplies event has no lines. Facts. That's crazy. Look at that. Doesn't take an education to get that EBT. Yo. That is diabolical. But them school supplies are a big no. We are so embarrassing sometimes. Nah, it ain't sometimes. It ain't sometimes. Trust me. I better not hear about any child going to school without school supplies. I know that's right. Bondage going wild is wild. Bonnet Crew. Shout out to Average Man Unplugged, you know what I'm saying? For that Bonnet Crew shit. Crowd control, start handing out job applications. If they started handing out job applications, ain't nobody gonna show up. Please, you think the average person wants to work nowadays? I'm so sick of seeing bonnets. And this is here's look. This is a black woman saying this, y'all. That's a black woman saying that. So it ain't just guys like me that are tired of seeing bonnets in public. There are other black women out there that are tired of seeing it too. And shout out to y'all. Y'all see what's going on too. Love how he clarified it wasn't us after he said a baby got maced. We are our own worst enemy. Facts. Carnival Cruise is watching this at their headquarters saying, see, I told you so. Oh man. Looks like they were right the whole time. I am no longer a part of this community. I am set apart. I'm done. I don't blame you. Now that's a black woman right there. You see that? Grand opening, grand closing. Get y'all priorities in order, please. Some left and stayed while others left and got pepper sprayed. Wow. You can't make this up. You just cannot make this up, dog. This is so bad. This is why I say niggas are cooked. This is why I say niggas are cooked, man. And people, I remember when I first said that in the barbershop, everybody got mad at me. They thought I get all these hate comments all the time. Oh, you must hate black people. No, the ones who really hate black people are the ones who are afraid to criticize black people. The black people who really hate black people are the ones that are afraid to criticize black people. This is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And with that being said, you know what? I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I appreciate y'all if y'all made it this far. Thank you for rocking with me. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the Linktree link in my description so you can follow me on other social media platforms, as well as support me directly via PayPal or Cash App. And if you choose to donate, thank you so much for one. And for two, I will shout you out in my next video, and that there's a promise. And until next time, I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good day.